and I would go get my favorite seasonal drink once or twice. Not for the last 2 years. Absolutely not touching them. And specifically for many years, the reason that I wasn't doing that is the way that they stomp out every other small coffee shop. And Starbucks is like the biggest point of frustration for this for me because third spaces are so important to me. If you don't know what third space is, it's like we have home, we have work, and we have everything else where we are able to enjoy each other's company or meet new people or just experience what community is. And specifically in the US, those things are disappearing at a rapid rate. They are soon to be an extinct species, and that scares me because third spaces are so important for building community. My dream is that at some point we will reach a boiling point where our individualistic culture in the US will have to be undone and we will come together as a community again. But it's so hard to do that if you don't even have a third space where, mind you have to pay to be. A coffee shop is still not the ideal third space, but it is a third space, and they're just disappearing. I can't tell you how frustrating that is to me as someone who cares deeply about the environment but also community. I hate Starbucks for that.
Hello. So I am potting my Monstera, finally putting this in soil. After how many weeks, you ask? Yeah, it's been long enough. So I'm going to use cactus soil mix. I'm not mixing it with anything else, just the cactus soil mix. And then we're just going to take as many as we can and put them in here, right? Because I want this plant to be full, to be bushy when it starts growing. So that's what we're doing. You see somewhere even said, so I don't know if I want to put this. Anyway, I'm just going to, but first let's just give this a bit of a ring. Let's wet the soil a little bit. All right, I'm doing it here in the kitchen because I don't want to put soil on the ground, so the floors are clean. I don't want to deal with that. No. So I'm just going to take each of these and arrange it in a way in here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's do that. This will be a little while because this plant has been in water for a while, so the roots are now interlocked. They are now all interlocked together. So let's see how we can carry it. Alrighty, you see all those roots? We're just going to put it in here. Please do not comment that I put too many. No, we want it to be bushy. Let there be competition. No monopoly in here. No monopoly. Okay. All right. Let's put even more. And if you know me, you know I'll always have like a second batch in a different pot. We're going to do that as well. And we are actually going to have one put on the balcony, because I want to see if it will grow faster when it's out there than in here. So we'll see. We're going to try it all. So for now, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have so many. I think this should be enough, but I'm about to go crazy with this plant, but I think it should be enough. You know, it's a monster for a reason, right? How will I give it nutrients when it's not too big? The good thing is I have so much light. So I can take back what I'm saying and continue adding and put this plant next to the sunniest pot in the house, right? but I think it's enough now. The remainder will go in a different pot and we'll create another monster. You know, that's what you do, creating monsters everywhere, filling the house. All right, now it's time to put the soil. Let's see how it goes. This will be interesting. Because I'm also trying to keep these branches straight a little. Please stay up. Oh my god. Okay, let's try to hold them. Alrighty, it's working, I guess. I need the second packet of soil. The good thing is I won't have to fertilize or anything in a long time. So this will be good for me. We're going to see how it goes. Okay, let me open the other bag. Okay, stay up. All right, we'll be back. So I have another bag of soil here that I'm opening. I'm going to just pour in here as well. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What can I do to get this to stand? Maybe I should turn on the water. Wow. I have to put them a bit lower than this, I guess. I don't know. Or just add more soil. I didn't expect this to be hard. Okay, so this is not working. It's not working. So, guys, something is not working. So, I have to remove these from the soil and start again because they are not sitting upright. I planted them right on top of the soil, which is what we prepare, right? Maybe I shouldn't. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see before we give up. We might be right on track, okay? Because I don't want the whole stem to also be stuck in the soil. I just want the roots in the soil. So because of that, it's kind of creating this chaotic mess of these shoots tilting and stuff. Yet I want them to be upright. I don't know why I want them upright. Maybe aesthetics. All right. I just don't want them to leave the pot. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to keep it as is, I guess. Why? Because maybe the way to allow the shoots to be in soil when the roots are now forming and what do you call it, when they are now bounding with the soil, then these stems might start looking like they will go upright. For now, this is the chaos we are dealing with. We are dealing with a chaotic mess. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. I think we'll be fine. I think so. Now I just need to wait until the water has finished coming out, all the excess water, because I want to move it. So that's what we'll do. And then when that is done, I still have this to plant in a different pot. And maybe one day in the future, I'll have a huge Monstera pot with so many of these shoots. So one day, right? One day. All right, we're done. Thank you for coming to my failed propagation attempt. We'll see if it's fully failed or it's just a delayed gratification kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. See you. Bye. You know that time when you start with just one plant and the next thing you're recording so many and propagating so many? Now I have so many pots and so many plants to propagate, but this is all the soil I have, so we have a limitation. So I'm just going to propagate what I can and see where the soil goes or the soil takes us. So now I'm going to propagate my rubber plant. I felt like it might be the only one that looks good in this pot. Either that or my ficus plant. It has a tiny little root, so she might be another one that looks good in here, but also it's just one stick. So I feel like I want to keep it in water. I don't know if that will be a case, if that will help her in any way, because she's still growing some roots right now. So I don't know. All right. Okay, the solution is we are putting the rubber plant. Let me try to take it out of this. Okay, there we go. Oh, perfecto. Perfecto. Either that or, oh, this is even better. We'll start in here. Let's do this pot. Okay. And I just broke one of the roots. Good on me. You do not have to see all the things I'm doing. You know? So I'm going to put you on time lapse. Right about now. We did it. this is ready. This one is ready. Well, hold on. Hold on. And this is ready. Should I sell them on Facebook Marketplace? So I'm thinking I'll wait until sometime in the summertime when the roots are fully bound to the soil and I start seeing new growth, and then I'll sell these on Facebook. We'll see if I'll find customers, but I'm excited about that. I want to sell them because I already have a few too many. I have a few too many, man. I have a few too many. So we gotta sell them. That's how you start a plant store, right? You just sell on Facebook. The next thing, all you do is sell plants. Anyway, I'm watching some history on sizing, fashion sizing, and all that. So that's pretty interesting, and I can't stop it. Anyway, this is it. I'm done. I'm just going to have to find a place for them. I'm putting some of them outside, and since the weather is pretty good right now, the plant to kind of get used to the sun and rain. By the time summer comes, it will not burn. Hopefully. So we'll see. I'm putting these outside and I'll let you know, guys. We'll show you later. We'll show you. Bye. This is where the two are situated for now. We get the sun from here, and this one decided to fall last night, so I have to work with this now. She is dry. So it's dry, and I just hit the blind and it fell, so we gotta work on this. And this is what I ended up doing with the one that I'm keeping for me. She is in this, so she's in a terracotta pot, as you saw, and I put this basket that I got from Goodwill on top, because I'm going to keep this plant in here throughout this year, and no matter what comes. And already we have some new growth showing, so I hope those growth points will survive this transplant to soil. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I put a few too many in here. Hopefully she'll grow up to be a full pot. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with.